Today, you will witness completely real moments, but they look like they stepped right out of a science fiction movie. Prepare yourself for the strangest and most unbelievable moments that nature and reality can create. Let's begin. About 7,750 miles from New York City, USA, more than 300 snakes were released into the Panchmarhi forest. Melibe viridis is a predatory sea slug that uses a net-like mouth to catch prey. Have you ever encountered this strange creature while scuba diving? In just half a second, a lightning bolt carrying about 30,000 amperes struck the umbrella. Fortunately, he is fine. Unlike standard lightning, which only lasts for a few milliseconds, ball lightning can glow for several seconds before disappearing or exploding.
Нихуя себе, это что такое? О, нихуя метеорит, блядь. Нихуя себе. Ёбнулся.
Unbelievable. I think she should learn how to control her strength.
Electrocute us, right?
Sí, yo sé.
Did you know? Sunlight and atmospheric conditions can cause ash columns to carry very unusual colors. On the island of Sicily, Italy, home to one of the world's most active mountains, Mount Etna looks as if a giant is leisurely blowing smoke rings into the sky. What is this mysterious black circle in the middle of the sky? A rare vortex ring phenomenon or the trace of something that just happened below? Who are you watching this video with, and where are you on the world map? Please leave your location. Millions of locusts densely cover the sky of Dagestan, threatening crops and obstructing visibility. The massive mountain massif in Stools, northern Italy, has existed for nearly 300 million years, but in just 3 seconds, a part of it will collapse. Oh my God, he was definitely the luckiest person in the world that day. In Brazil, a phone suddenly exploded while being repaired. If a battery is bloated, hot, or has a strange odor, disconnect the power and maintain distance immediately. Wow. The San Francisco Bay Area Stadium during the 2026 World Cup looks like a massive, living QR code. Were you a pixel in it? The drone performance suddenly encountered a mishap, making the scene look like an alien invasion in China. Looking like an alien that just landed on Earth, this strange creature leaves everyone wondering what it truly is.
How we can zoom in? That's trippy as
And these are
fuck.
probably
Very good.
alien
That sounds like
eggs.
white.
What do you think?
Hands out.
Oh, hold on, you moved it.
Sorry.
Wow.
No trip is more important than safety. Always observe carefully and obey traffic signals. Oh my God! Why did they set off fireworks right in the middle of the yard? Fireworks should only be used in open areas, far away from people, houses, and flammable objects. I cannot imagine the scene of swimming at the beach when hail the size of fists suddenly pours down, causing everyone to panic and scramble for shelter. Off the coast of Argentina, an icy giant has just awoken, leaving tourists in complete awe. Flammable gas like methane escapes from underground and ignites, creating a torch in the middle of the desert. This phenomenon is commonly seen in the southwestern United States. Don't worry, the Earth is just breathing. Mud volcanoes form when underground gases and liquids push mud up through fissures. A solar eclipse occurs when the moon passes between the Earth and the sun, blocking the light and darkening the sky, and it should only be observed using specialized glasses. What content do you enjoy watching most? Please share with us. Earthquakes not only shake houses, but can also rupture gas pipes, turning a small crack into a violent explosion in the middle of the city. Fortunately, no one was injured. Smoke from the wildfire dyed the sky of Kamloops orange on July 7, 2026. Heavy rain caused severe flooding in Lekki, Nigeria. I truly cannot imagine the feeling of waking up and seeing floodwaters overflowing throughout the house. On June 29th, on a road in Gujarat, a pickup truck spun out of control. When it rains, please slow down before the steering wheel no longer obeys.
Nice.
Oh my God! A completely unexpected welcome from an uninvited guest measuring nearly 15 feet long. In December 2025, a massive gas explosion occurred in California. Fortunately, firefighters arrived just in time. Spectacular! NASA's Morpheus lander flew freely for the first time, testing new landing technology in 2013. Do you live near the sea or inland? And have you ever seen a place completely covered in gooseneck barnacles like this? To me, the echoing cries of the snow geese herd are the sound that signals winter has arrived. As for you, what memories does that sound awaken? The small crab species Ilioplax pusilla lives in the mud, digging burrows and eating organic matter, acting like a tiny cleaning crew contributing to the cleanup of tidal flats. When a SpaceX rocket re-enters the atmosphere, the compressed air heats up intensely, causing it to glow and break into multiple pieces, looking just like meteors. Wow. Nature and humans always have a sacred connection.
Oh my gosh!
A 7.1 magnitude earthquake turned a peaceful canal in Mexico into a violent one. When there are tremors, quickly get to shore and move away from the water's edge. Nature is truly magical. The lyrebird can mimic all kinds of noises, like a living tape recorder in the middle of the Australian forest. A tornado suddenly appeared in a rural area of an Asian nation on July 8, 2026. Do you think the videographer was brave or simply underestimated the power of nature? An unbelievable incident happened in Utah, United States. Do you think the owner of the tire will compensate for the entire cost? In your opinion, did this incident stem from poor quality materials or an error during the construction process? The neon green river is not a natural phenomenon, but is caused by fluorescein, a dye used to test flow paths and detect leaks. No special effects at all. Lake Hillier in Western Australia has a natural pink color thanks to algae and pigment-producing bacteria living in hypersaline water.
How is this even possible? It's been like this for years.
At Diamond Beach in Iceland, transparent ice blocks lie on the black sand background, making the shoreline look as if nature scattered it with gems. Iceland's glaciers are white giants, in some places thicker than 3,200 feet and existing for thousands of years. Wow, nature is truly spectacular. If I were a police officer, this entire family would definitely receive a heavy fine for that thoughtless action. On July 6, 2026, an EF3 tornado swept through China with winds around 165 miles per hour, blowing away numerous roofs and vehicles. A powerful 7.1 magnitude earthquake shook Mexico City, causing shoppers at the Forum Buena Vista Mall to panic and run for exits. Looking at the way they drive, I am certain the driver of the white car is a woman. Do you think the same? In August 2014, the Tavor volcano in New Britain exploded violently, creating shock waves across the sea surface and pushing an ash column about 11 miles high. It seems this light pole just opened a rat buffet, while the dog standing outside can only watch because it didn't reserve a table in advance. The flame climbed up the palm tree in just a few seconds. Do not light fires near dry trees or roofs, and always extinguish them completely before leaving. The Fuego volcano can suddenly spew ash, toxic gas, and hot rocks at an immense speed. Therefore, one must not risk gambling with nature. Wishing all of SOHA's viewers abundant health and financial success. I think this job deserves a sky-high salary. This is just one of thousands of reasons why I never want my wife to do anything.
Идеально выполнен элемент.
A cluster of balloons thought to be just for decoration turned into a fireball in the middle of a market. Please use safe inflation gas and always place balloons far from heat sources.
There's a lot of them out there.
Basically Pennsylvania, right? Whoa!
When wild elephants enter residential areas, do not try to chase them away or approach. Maintain your distance and bring small children and pets indoors immediately. Off the coast of Koh Mak Island, Thailand, 4 waterspouts simultaneously connected storm clouds with the sea surface, an extremely rare sight.
So we're just down in the Gunner Passage, and you can see the leaves are pretty much there, almost at full height now. We had the perfect amount of sort of rain and moisture, obviously earlier in the season, and all this sunshine has really brought...
Truly impressive. This is a giant Gonera plant, nearly 10 feet tall, with leaves up to 8 feet wide, forming a natural green canopy.
Sort of time-lapse sort of edits for the Gunner Passage, the Gunner plantation through the year. So if you go to any of our social media...
In just a few seconds, the fierce wind turned the Perukaville campsite into a giant blender, swirling tents and belongings all over the sky.
Guys, ey, das ist weg. Ey, das...
On June 24th, 2026, at an airport in Makatea, an airplane waiting to take off shook violently as 2 consecutive earthquakes of magnitude 7.2 and 7.5 occurred. Oh my God! It's exactly like this. 100% enthusiasm, 0% efficiency. At the Oroville Dam in California, the cascading white water looks like a giant sheet of silk, breathing, rhythmically sliding down the spillway. Millions of snow geese gather to feed and overwinter. They fly alongside the adjacent birds, helping the entire flock move like a single giant organism. Lake Powell on the Utah-Arizona border is a desert wonder, where a heavy rain can suddenly awaken majestic waterfalls. Wow. At the Kilauea volcano, Hawaii, molten lava pours over the cliff into the Pacific Ocean, creating fire fountains along with dense steam. Oh my God. If you encountered a scene like this, what is the very first thing you would do? Maternal instinct can turn a tiny hen into a warrior, ready to confront predators to protect her chicks. Strange. Like a Russian nesting doll of nature, this giant egg hides another fully formed egg inside it. Fortunately, thanks to excellent high jumping skills, he escaped from the vicious dog. Divers push air in a vortex motion. Buoyancy and surface tension hold the airflow into the shape of a ring as it slowly rises. Only 12 inches of floodwater can sweep away a car. When the water rises several feet higher, even a house may not stand a chance. This EF1 tornado in Maryland was so powerful that you could almost feel its force through the screen. In Redding, California. In Redding, California. One moment of hesitation on the railroad tracks caused nearly $100,000 in damage. Fortunately, the driver was safe. On May 28th, 2026 in China. This ordinary moment came within a single step of becoming a serious accident. Cormorants can travel nearly 1,800 miles each year in search of breeding grounds and food. How many can you count in this video? The explosion may sound frightening, but sometimes a controlled demolition is the fastest way to prevent a much larger disaster.
This is quite an old road with steep slopes.
It took nearly 50 million years for this mountain to form. Yet only a few heavy rainstorms were enough to send part of the slope toward nearby homes. On April 5th, 2026 in Russia, only a few hours of extreme weather caused nearly $90 million in damage and affected more than 6,000 households. Off the coast of California, a section of ice more than 10,000 years old is about to change shape in only a few seconds. That same day in the Dominican Republic, a Gulfstream G200 suffered a mechanical problem, left the runway, and caught fire. This is why every pre-flight inspection is so important. Buildings rarely deteriorate in a single day. The real question is whether we notice the warning signs early enough or wait until something goes wrong. An item discarded in the wrong place can cause a fire, an explosion, or an injury. Sorting waste properly is a small responsibility that can make a meaningful difference. Please subscribe and turn on notifications because the moments ahead are not only surprising, but also filled with valuable safety lessons. In early June 2026, a magnitude 7.8 earthquake in the Philippines turned an ordinary school day into a frightening situation. During an earthquake, remember to drop, cover, and hold on. You made it to your destination, and sometimes that is the best part of the entire journey. When a structure collapses, the cause may involve the materials, the design, or the construction process. Which area do you think should be examined first?
Hey, just keep going! Keep going!
This rescue had everyone holding their breath. But the most important thing is that everyone was safe. Please share this moment to honor the courage and calm shown here.
I know! 3 kids!
This gentleman, 2. You're hurt. That's 2 more.
Got it? I got it.
Hey,
In 2024, a mining waste dam in Myanmar suddenly failed, sending a massive flood across the surrounding area. The person filming remained remarkably calm.
La vitesse est quand même bien moindre. Mais voyez, on a une vague qui arrive. Ah, intéressant. Regardez cette vague qui arrive. On va la suivre.
This was more than an ordinary landslide. An entire mountainside was moving at over 30 miles per hour. When you see soil or rocks beginning to shift, leave the area
Là, ça
immediately.
va à une certaine vitesse quand même. Hein. C'est de l'arc. Hein. Elle se mélange.
Just looking at this weather makes me want to stay indoors with a warm cup of coffee. Some days, remaining at home is simply the safest choice. Anyone who has ever cared for a pet will understand how tense this moment feels. Sometimes, a quick reaction makes all the difference. Mount Everest took millions of years to become one of nature's greatest landmarks. Protecting it is how we show respect for what we admire. The closer homes are built to the foot of a mountain, the closer everyday life moves toward unpredictable danger. On a slippery road, one wrong turn of the steering wheel may be all it takes. Slowing down early is much easier than trying to regain control. It looks as though this cow was searching for a phone strong enough to survive its own personal durability test. A quick inspection of the gas cylinder before leaving could prevent the entire trip from turning into a serious emergency. In April 2026, in Rajasthan, the wedding celebration of 36 couples received an unexpected guest, a powerful whirlwind. A community may take decades to build, but nature sometimes needs only a few minutes to change everything. When a heavy truck begins to sway, leaving plenty of space behind it may be your most important escape route. In May 2026, in Tokyo, strong crosswinds turned the landing of this Airbus A321neo into a true test of the crew's skill. Some scenes make you forget to blink, and this is certainly one of them.
Oh, good boy. Good boy. Good boy.
Without saying a word, This dog knew exactly when its friend needed protection.
Tem quando é que ele tá lá, vai pegar ele lá. Faz o resgate dele. Gasta. Passa aí, viu? Fez o resgate lá, o menino lá.
Wow. When you see a landslide warning, turning around is not a sign of fear. It is a wise decision, and a few minutes of patience may protect. It is hard to believe. An enormous mass of snow weighing about 600 million pounds covered an entire village in the Himalayas, revealing the tremendous power of an avalanche.
Tara guys, ako kay guys. Tara guys. Ako kay down guys. Tara guys. Hi mga guys. Thank you.
In February 2026, snow and ice brought more than cold weather to Arkansas. Their accumulating weight could also cause weakened roofs and structures to collapse. In February 2026, snow and ice brought more than cold weather to Arkansas. Their accumulating weight could also cause weakened roofs and structures to collapse. At Thailand's IRPC port, flammable gas left inside a storage compartment turned an oil tanker into a wall of fire within seconds. Checking for remaining gas is a safety step that should never be overlooked.
Your wife and talking about and you know where you're going. Holy Jesus Christ!
Your like can help these useful safety reminders reach even more people.
Está trayendo los camiones, está trayendo todo esta vaina. Mira, Coco, pégale freno, Coco. Mira, chamo, tiene otro camión justo abajo, mira.
In only about 2 minutes, the Guarenas River overflowed into Petare, turning the streets into powerful currents. Flash floods rarely leave much time for hesitation. On June 7, 2026 in New York, a whirlwind with winds near 60 miles per hour quickly turned a cheerful gathering into confusion. During strong winds, stay away from large trees and loose objects.
Someone posted about I've been hearing about it.
Oh mon Dieu.
In September 2025 in France, part of a mountainside about 4,265 feet high suddenly collapsed, reminding us that even solid rock can change in seconds.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
This moment proves that a hero does not need a cape. Do you think he deserves a round of applause? On the morning of March 30th, 2026 in Mathura, a transport vehicle carrying about 10 tractors lost control on an overpass. Thankfully, everyone was safe. An unexpected visitor weighing nearly 15,000 pounds stopped by and gave this barbershop a story no one there will ever forget. Danger can begin with one small object left in the wrong place. Oxygen tanks, batteries, and pressurized equipment must always be handled and stored properly. Danger can begin with one small object left in the wrong place. Oxygen tanks, batteries, and pressurized equipment must always be handled and stored properly. On May 18, 2026 in Danao, Uzbekistan, extreme weather erased the calm appearance of this street in only a few minutes. The collapsing ice was only the beginning. The waves that followed, reaching heights of up to 80 feet, were the greater danger. What do you hope your retirement years will look like? For me, returning to the countryside and enjoying a slower life would be the perfect plan.
Holy shit! Seriously, man, he's bit the prop.
On May 27, 2026, a speeding vehicle came dangerously close to causing a serious accident. Getting home safely is always more important than arriving a few seconds earlier. Some moments stay with you after seeing them only once. Have you ever witnessed anything similar in person? Even watching this is enough to make you nervous. What would be your first move to escape this situation safely? From a distance, it looks like a giant umbrella floating in the ocean. It is actually a Nomura's jellyfish, a species that can weigh around 500 pounds. From a distance, it looks like a giant umbrella floating in the ocean. It is actually a Nomura's jellyfish, a species that can weigh around 500 pounds.
Ooh, that's nuts. It totally just opposes gravity. Dude.
Enduro del Verano 2024 brought together more than 1,300 riders and approximately 400,000 spectators, making it one of the world's largest sand races. At first, it seemed he still had enough time to get away. Only seconds later, the taxi and the camera were covered by falling earth and debris. It is difficult to believe. This rescue unfolded with perfect timing, and the final outcome could not have been better. Nearly 20 feet long and extremely rare, this shark reminds us that the ocean still holds countless mysteries waiting to be discovered. During an earthquake, the danger comes not only from the shaking ground, but also from cabinets, shelves, and other objects that may fall. Secure them before an emergency occurs.
Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. Shake it.
We wish every viewer of the SOHA channel continued good health, happiness, peace, and good fortune. On June 4th in Hebei, China, the road suddenly collapsed and pulled two vehicles into the opening. Who do you think should be responsible for inspecting public infrastructure? The flood carried more than water into the town. It also brought soil, rocks, and debris. When a warning is issued, leave low-lying areas as early as possible. One well-timed reaction completely changed the outcome. How would you rate his calm response on a scale from 1 to 10? Far out at sea, the crew unexpectedly spotted a creature resembling a cobra and measuring nearly 30 feet long. Would you remain calm enough to observe it from a safe distance? An overloaded truck can lose its balance during a single turn. Carrying the proper weight and maintaining a safe distance helps protect everyone on the road. Hailstones as large as a person's fist fell during a storm in Florianopolis. When hail begins, move into a sturdy building and stay away from windows. Thank you for staying with us until the end. Please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you can join us for more memorable moments in the next video.
Come on. Come here. Come on. We're
Heavy snowfall blankets the area, drastically reducing visibility and making movement difficult. Maintaining a slow speed and safe distance is always a wise choice.
Do you want to see if she wants to come in?
After weeks of calm, Mount Etna in Italy unexpectedly erupted, releasing hot lava and a towering column of smoke, attracting significant attention from scientists. Amidst a sudden storm, the driver remained calm and reacted decisively, narrowly escaping a perilous situation. Just one more inch could have produced a completely different result. A quick reaction is all that separates from safety. This dangerous area had no clear traffic warning. Earlier and more visible signs could help drivers avoid making decisions when it is already too late.
Dude, I can't believe I just caught that on video. Did you see that? Oh my
When a roof
gosh.
struck power lines during a storm, sparks ignited, illuminating the entire space in an unexpected moment.
Dude, I can't believe I just caught that on video. Did you see that?
Oh, y el río como va. Mira, mira.
¡Hostia! ¡Hostia!
Cars gradually sank into floodwaters, leaving behind the helpless gazes of their owners. But no matter how difficult things get, we can always start again and should never give up. Thank you for staying with us until the end. Please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you will not miss the incredible moments still to come. About 1.2 million snow geese arrived in Washington during their twice-yearly migration, turning the sky into an unforgettable sight. In December 2023, 2 consecutive explosions shook an oil refinery in eastern Iran, creating a towering column of fire within seconds. Fire prevention procedures must never be taken lightly at industrial facilities.
Allah.
On the evening of May 28, 2026 in Florida, a Blue Origin test unexpectedly turned the night sky into an enormous display of light.
What the fuck have you done? Don't, you're gonna burn yourself.
A simple like does more than support the video. It can also help useful weather information and safety reminders reach more people.